Side quest Saturday. Is this going to become a thing? I'd rather it didn't, but it probably is. I keep getting sidetracked. I'm trying to clean it up here, working on some A-arms. I want to put them on the table, my nice clean table as you can see. So I'm kind of trying to get a little bit of organization going down. Yeah, I know I should have done that like years ago. But yeah, usually my shop stays a mess. I ain't gonna lie. I always say I'm gonna clean it up when I move on to the next project. Well, I'm kind of in a hurry to get to the next project, so push stuff aside and get to the next project. But yeah, like I said, I'm kind of getting to a spot where I need some area on the table, so kind of trying to get some stuff organized. One thing I have a lot of is clamps, and I need somewhere to put them. I built a little rack on the side of the table here. That'll be another video, I guess. Usually hang them over by my toolbox. I got just a 3-inch screw hanging out of the wall. They can only handle so much, and they're starting to fall. Plus, I don't know where I'm gonna put this thing. I've seen it on Facebook, so it ain't really my idea. It's just a cool idea. But I'll bring you in, kind of show you what we're working with. Super simple. That's why I want to do it, because it should be fast, simple, and easy. Ain't gotta waste a bunch of time. So that's kind of the name of the game here. So let's get to it. But before I do that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You guys have been doing awesome on that. So let's keep it going. And let's get to it, because I got other stuff I gotta do. So this is kind of what I'm talking about. I even had to relocate up here. What do you think about that sticker? Keep an eye out for those. That's version 1.0. Version 2.0 is coming. But yeah, I made a little hook. I mean, I'm just kind of throwing these things wherever I can get them, honestly. So this is what we're going to start with. It is 2x2 square tubing. Randomly 6 1/4 inches long. It could be pretty much any width. Obviously, you want it long enough to where you can put a few clamps in there. I just had this laying around. It was already cut at a 45, which you'll see where that'll kind of help out. It's meant to be, so we're just gonna rock with it. All right, so long video short. Basically, what we're gonna do is make a notch right here. And if you can figure out how to do that already, the video is pretty much over for you. What I was gonna show you, and I'll show you how to do it. Obviously, if you can't, ain't no shame in that game. But what we did, I got a gray hair there. What we did, marked me a drill bit hole. I'm gonna drill a 1/2 inch hole there. I come 3/4 off the back because I'm gonna drill a 1/2 inch hole, so that means 1/4 inch is going back this way. I want to leave a little bit of room for meat and potatoes there. But yeah, got my center punch there. I went 1/4 inch off that side, 1/4 inch off that side. Those two put together equals a 1/2 inch. That is enough room for those clamp handles to slide in there. So that being said, I'm gonna just mark this down. Just like that. And on one end, with a camera there, it's kind of hard to do. Let's see if I can be ambidextrous. That was better in my dominant hand. So we're going to start with drilling our hole, and that'll kind of make sure I lined up those holes, or those lines, good enough. Then we'll bring the Metabo in here, cut-off wheel, and slot that out. Now just grab the random drill bit. I want to do something kind of small. That way it doesn't try to walk. Like I said, I did center punch that. So we'll drill us a hole, and then we'll move up to 1/2 inch. That 1/2 inch isn't very sharp. Let's see if we got a sharper one. I have very little faith in this drill bit. We'll see. I'm trying not to get sidetracked while I'm sidetracked. Alright, I was wrong. Teach me to judge a book by its cover. That bad boy's cutting. Alright, our holes line up pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and run my Metabo down there, make me a little score line, and then cut her through. Now what I should probably take into account for is this thing springing open. The weld seam is on the top, and I should probably make that smaller, but we're gonna roll with it, see how it goes. And if you are saying it's not going to spring open because we left that piece of metal there, you are correct. That was a test, and you passed. Good job. So that's what we're looking like. I think it'll work. I'm going to run a file in there. Could have done a little bit straighter cut. It ain't terrible. I'm going to run a file in there, clean up the burr. Probably going to weld me a plate on here. Like I said, I don't know where I'm going to put this, but I figured I'd weld a little plate coming up, and then put a screw hole in there, boom, or weld it to something. Yeah, that'll work. So we got that all cleaned up. Found some random scrap hanging out under my plasma table. And it's fairly square, so I'm going to kind of round the corners. It's a little oversized, but that's a-okay. Like I said, I'm kind of trying to do this quick and easy. So I'm around the corners just to, I don't know. I like to round corners, I don't know why. Two and 9/16. We're gonna go was half of 2.5 inch 3/4, I think. Inch and a quarter, I mean. Yeah, close enough. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Now just like that. Pick up my soapstone that I dropped. And we want to go higher than that. Right about there looks okay-ish. Knock us a hole in there. Drill us a hole that we can run a screw in there. 3/16 is my weapon of choice on that. It works pretty good on screws. That looks super off-center. I'm really off-center. It says it's right. Just doesn't look like it. Got it. We'll even leave us a little bit on the bottom to run a bead. How about that? Oh, we can hang a truck from this thing. Close enough. I really should have put a wire wheel around the square tubing, but kind of think it'll be all right. As I get picky with trying to line it up. Jeez. All right, here we go. Fire in the hole. Knock the thing crooked anyways. Now I'm not 100% sure where I want to put this, so I'm going to just kind of stick it right here for now. And if you're thinking, probably should have made this higher to put a screw in there, you would be correct again. But what you don't know is I got an adapter that can reach out and touch somebody and drop the screw in the process. This thing is pretty nifty because I am not very good at running screws in with an impact. That thing holds them steady. Voila, we don't have it come undone. Beautiful. Now, I don't think it's too far. I was going to put it over here, but I do a lot of work on the side of the table. But I want it close enough to my vise, and I don't want it so close where I'm bumping into it all the time. Boom. Could have probably made that a little bit narrower. I would probably do 3/8 if I did it again, but that should work. Yeah, I like that. That will work out nicely. So that'll work out pretty sweet. I got some name brand ones in there, some Harbor Freight. They all fit pretty good. Actually, gotten to where I like the Harbor Freights better. They don't seem to lose the springs as much as the name brand ones. So yeah, I think that'll work out pretty good. Even use it as a ground clamp. I'll let you figure that one out. So maybe that'll help you get a little bit more organized. So far, so good. I'll kind of let you guys know how it works. I'm sure you'll see it in videos coming up. Yeah, sweet, simple, easy to do. That's about all I can say on that. With that being said, I'm going to leave it here. Remember, you won't know what you can do till you try. I gotta go try and get something done. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you on the next one.